Something huge is happening right now in the world of business. We're witnessing this incredible mashup of two powerful ideas: the relentless, focused efficiency of lean thinking and the almost unbelievable power of artificial intelligence. And let me tell you, when these two come together, they don't just make things a little better, they are literally creating the future of industry. Let's dive in and see what that really looks like.
But first, I want to kick things off with a question that really frames everything we're about to talk about. For so long, the story around AI has been about robots coming for our jobs, right? It's all about replacement. But what if that's the wrong way to look at it entirely? What if AI's true purpose, its real job, is to be the ultimate upgrade for humanity, to amplify our skills and make us better, smarter, and more creative than we've ever been?
So, to really get our heads around that idea, we're going to tackle this in 4 parts. First, we'll lay the groundwork with the 2 big pillars, lean and AI. Then we'll see what happens when they team up, this incredible symbiosis. After that, we'll zoom out to look at the new paradigm this creates, something called Industry 5.0. And finally, we'll peek into the future and see where this is all headed, a truly autonomous world.
All right, so let's start at the beginning. Before we can see where we're going, we've got to understand the 2 foundational forces that are making all of this possible.
First up, let's talk about the lean enterprise. Now, this whole idea started with Toyota, but it's so much more than just a toolkit for manufacturing. It's a mindset. It's an obsession, really, with one thing: giving the customer the absolute most value possible. And how do you do that? By becoming a master at hunting down and getting rid of anything and everything that doesn't add value, what Lean famously calls waste.
So what is this waste we're talking about? Well, Lean gives us this fantastic little acronym to remember it by: downtime. It covers the obvious stuff, like defects in a product, but it also hits on the more subtle things, like the waste of waiting for a part, or the huge waste of non-utilized talent, having brilliant people stuck doing boring, repetitive work that a machine could do. Keep these 8 in your head, because we're about to see AI go after each one like a heat-seeking missile. And our second pillar, of course, is artificial intelligence. Simply put, AI is all about building computer systems that can do things that used to be exclusively human, things like learning from experience, spotting patterns, and solving really tricky problems. It's not just one thing, it's a whole collection of technologies that are changing the game.
Okay, now this is where the magic really happens. Because when you put lean and AI together, one doesn't cancel the other out. You get this powerful symbiotic relationship. AI doesn't make lean obsolete. Heck no, it gives lean superpowers.
And this right here, this is the crucial fork in the road every company is facing. On one side, you've got the extraction path. That's using AI like a blunt instrument just to cut heads and slash costs. It's a short-term play that breeds fear and kills innovation. But on the other side, you have the amplification path. This path aligns perfectly with the core tenet of Lean: respect for people. The goal here isn't to get rid of humans, it's to augment them, to make them better, to create a human plus AI team that can solve problems we never could before.
A great way to think about it is to see AI as a digital sensei. Now, in the world of Lean, a sensei is a master, a teacher who doesn't give you the answers, but pushes you and guides you to find them yourself. That's what AI can be for our teams. It's this incredibly intelligent thought partner that can see things in the data that we can't, giving us these analytical superpowers to solve problems at their root. And here's exactly how that works in the real world. Think about the waste of defects. For years, we've had people staring at parts, trying to spot tiny flaws. It's slow, it's tiring, and people make mistakes. Now, AI-powered computer vision can inspect every single item, 100% of them, for flaws you can't even see with the naked eye. Or what about waiting around for a machine to get fixed? With predictive maintenance, AI can tell you that a part is going to fail weeks from now before it ever breaks down. And my favorite, non-utilized talent? Forget having smart people stuck compiling reports. Gen AI can do that in seconds, freeing up your team to actually coach, innovate, and solve the big problems. It's a total game changer for how we fight waste. And the results? Well, they speak for themselves. Toyota, the company that invented Lean, used AI vision systems and slashed their defect rates by up to 91%. Just think about that. Or look at UPS. Their AI system, called Orion, optimizes every single delivery route to eliminate waste. The result? It saves them an estimated $400 million a year, every year.
And it's not just on the shop floor or in the delivery truck. Canon used AI to get rid of administrative waste and got their invoice processing to a 90% straight-through rate. That saves 6,000 hours of people's time in a single year. The impact is just massive. So we've established that AI supercharges lean. That's clear. But this powerful combination is doing something even bigger. It's actually the engine that's pushing us into a whole new era for industry. Welcome to Industry 5.0. So what's the big shift here? Well, Industry 4.0 was all about the technology. It was tech-centric. How can we connect everything? How can we get more data? How can we be more efficient? Industry 5.0 takes all that amazing tech, but asks a much deeper question. What's it all for? It shifts the focus from being tech-centric to being value-centric. It's not just about what tech can do, but what it should do for us, for our society, and for our planet.
And this new paradigm really stands on three main pillars. The first one is human centricity. And this is a pretty radical idea when you think about it. It means putting the health, safety, and well-being of the worker at the absolute heart of the process. Technology is there to serve us, to augment our skills, not the other way around.
The second pillar is sustainability. And this isn't just about a feel-good report once a year. This is about baking environmental responsibility into the very DNA of the business. It means designing systems that use less energy, create less waste, and operate within the real limits of our planet.
And the third pillar, resilience. Well, if the last few years have taught us anything, it's that this is non-negotiable. It's about building supply chains and businesses that can bend without breaking, that can adapt to shocks and disruptions, because we know they're going to happen.
Okay, so let's tie all these threads together now. We've got this super powerful AI lean engine. We've got this bigger, more meaningful mission from Industry 5.0 that's steering the ship. So where does this road lead? It leads to a pretty incredible vision of our future, which some people are calling the sentient enterprise.
The sentient enterprise is basically the end game. It's what all of this is building towards. It's an organization where human creativity, wisdom, and strategy are perfectly, seamlessly woven together with powerful, autonomous AI systems. And the whole thing, the entire organization, is guided by that mission of being sustainable, resilient, and totally human-centric.
Now you don't just flip a switch and become a sentient enterprise. It's a journey. It starts by moving beyond simple automation to true autonomy, where AI agents can actually think and act on their own to get things done. That then leads to autonomous improvement, where the systems themselves are constantly learning and getting better, running their own improvement cycles 24/7. And the ultimate goal is what's called the agentic organization, a true partnership, an ecosystem where humans and AIs work side by side, each playing to their strengths.
And if you're thinking this all sounds like some distant sci-fi movie, think again. The money tells the real story. The global market for these Industry 5.0 technologies is set to explode. We're talking about going from around $66 billion today to over $250 billion by 2029. That's a compound annual growth rate of 31%. This isn't a fantasy. It's the next great economic wave.
And that brings us to one final, absolutely critical idea. As we build these amazing, brilliant, autonomous systems, the most valuable skill a person can have won't be about operating the machine. It will be the wisdom to know when to question it, when to challenge it, when not to trust it. The future belongs to the collaborators, to the people who can harness AI's incredible power while providing that essential layer of human judgment and wisdom. It's not man versus machine. It's man with machine. Thanks for joining this explainer.